Hey, my name is Nick. I'm CTO at Propexo, and I wanted to take a minute just to give you an introduction to our public documentation, just to give you an idea of how things are organized. When you first arrive at the docs, you'll see navigation on the left, and this is what I'll be focusing on mostly. Firstly, the knowledge base. We just added this. We are adding more and more articles to the knowledge base daily, so make sure you do use that and check in on that too. We kind of focus on maybe some more niche type problems or questions that customers have in our knowledge base. So I'd recommend definitely checking there. The search works really well. Here, there's a system overview. This is something that I recommend to all of our early customers to kind of get an idea for how to build your system around Propexo. And to do that, you'll need a good idea for how Propexo is designed and how we operate as an asynchronous distributed ETL. So we have some designs and some other things in here that'll be helpful for you to know as you're architecting your system. Jumping down here to sandbox versus production, this is also really helpful. Our sandbox environment that we provide does operate a little bit differently than production. You'll see that there are two different URLs, that data retention policies are different between the two. Automatic syncs do not work in Sandbox. You'll have to do manual syncs in Sandbox. And then we do offer a credential set for you for Buildium if you don't already have your own credentials for any system. Additionally, down here, there's some other helpful articles. Authentication just talks about bearer tokens. Data fetching methodologies, something that is highly recommended to look through. There's a lot of questions that are answered in here about how we fetch data, and then the two types of ways that we fetch data, with backsync being one that ends up being pretty important for a lot of customers. An article on custom data objects, which we provide to customers if there is some data that does not fall into our standard data model. Really helpful article here on deleted records, how we think about them, what they are, and how you should think about integrating that concept into your build against the Propexo API. And then finally, let's hop up here to API reference. Now, this will be probably the most interesting one, and we'll show you, give you an idea of how our data objects or data models are organized, and then how you should think about interacting with the API. I have other videos that go into detail about these, but it is important to understand these and understand some of the concepts around our APIs that are consistent across endpoints. I hope this was helpful for you, and we look forward to chatting with you more in the future. Thanks.